ice cream. Ice cream. I'll tell you something so cool. You know, if I write something on the Instagram and I'm tagging Sean in it, Sean, it has nothing to do with like the yellow one or the blue one or the green one. It has nothing to. Hold on, put my shirt. I don't want my shirt. I'll put a different shirt on. You know, it has nothing to do with them. Um, and if I happen to do this, the yellow one will like if I tag saying, "Oh, Sean's better than some such," and then later on on the line, the yellow one will like it, even if I didn't tag her in it. The blue one does it, but he doesn't do that a lot. He doesn't do that a lot. I mean, like he doesn't like the comment I say to like one of the others. That's actually really cool. That hold on, let me fix this. Hold on, skip. They're not playing it on the Peacock. They're playing it on YouTube now for some reason. They can't. The pay-per-view is free tonight. Yeah. Um. And same for that boy saying, "Oh, I can't wait to see Sean next week." And I tag him in it, and he likes it. And then a few days later or some hours later, yellow won't like it or green won't like it. Comment I said to something else, or if I say, "Oh, like the yellow one's pretty cool. You should check her out." Sean will like that, and she would like it. Yeah, that's actually really cool. I don't tag them in it, but I don't tag the other one in it, just the one I'm tagged in it. Like if Sean's tagged in it, nobody else tagged in it, he would like it. If I tag her in it and she's not tagged in, he likes it anyway. That's interesting. I just noticed that. I was like, a while ago. I noticed that. She liked my comment I said about Sean on the other guy's post. I said, no, you're wrong. Sean is better. And he didn't like it yet. She's seen it. And she's not even talking in it at all. But she's seen it. Why? Yeah, that black. That black. Yeah, I like that black. Yeah, I know, I like that. Yeah, I know. No, you don't have to look at the things here or pull off. He's not looking at that now. Yeah. Good. I do. I just tell you, I just wanted to tell you that. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Good that they do that. I commented the other day and said, you know, they're talking about purple head, and I said, you know what? I said, you know what? You're wrong. No, I said, no, wrong. I said no, wrong, wrong's better. You can watch it and see that. I don't know what he's watching. I don't know how he's not watching. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, he likes it. That's cool. He gonna be able to bring my AirPod into the Orcon. But I'm gonna try to. But I want to bring it so I can get reps or else to see my Instagram, so they can follow me back. So we can talk there. So keep in touch. You know people saying our teammates saying, well, we have this big right here. Well, I'm lucky. This what they said. This what North said about that. That's North Street. North Street. He said, let me get down. He said, well, I'm luckier. I got Ellison. And everybody said, oh, she's nice. I like her too. They agree with them. Oh, I'm really not. I'm watching that the game. Without him saying it, without him, nobody say somebody's better than without saying they're better. Well, she said that Ellison better than that. We'll do one thing. He admitted it. He said it without saying it. I don't think she realizes that. I caught that. Good night. I'm gonna watch pay-per-view. It'll be over like 3 hours, I think. I don't know. Good night.
Look at the pose, boy. The man still got it. Yeah, man. Give it to him. Oh, yeah. Look at this. All right, boys and girls, welcome to Stand and Deliver. Tonight, championships will be decided. Oh my goodness, I can listen to that all night. But rivalries will also be decided, and absolutely NXT tonight is going to take this place to a whole new level. But first, let me introduce to you international hip-hop recording artist and St. Louis's own Sexy Red. The host has arrived. The host is with the most. Saw her last night on SmackDown, but she is here tonight at Stand and Deliver. And her upcoming album, Richard and All of My Eyes, will be releasing on all streaming platforms April 15th. And Hang with a Bad Bitch. Well, it's available now.
Hey!
Actually,
Welcome
heard
to Stand and Deliver.
that song.
I'm ready to see some action with HBK and hang with him. Yeah, the sexy boy.
And between Sexy Red and myself, we just gotta say, if you ain't down with Stand and Deliver, we got 2 words for ya. Yeah. What a way to kick off the biggest night of the year. Stand and Deliver.
St. Louis, Missouri, the gateway city, where the West began. A place where those brave enough could venture outward and blaze their own path towards destiny. Sound familiar? Tonight, for the superstars of NXT, St. Louis serves as a gateway. But where every road leads to something bigger, the fight is always better.
Big city dreams on the line. 4 of NXT's biggest superstars in a fatal 4-way match for the NXT Championship.
Yeah, that's probably when I told you.
Yeah, one title, tempers flaring, ego battered. The win is brand determined Saturday.
You get both of these opportunities that I don't get.
If you think that you can stand on your own, then prove it.
Zaruka set for a collision course.
I'm walking in as your North American champion. I plan on leaving the same way I walk in.
If I win that, I get my life back, and I become the man I was always meant to be.
Ford Gargano for the North American title.
I am not going to
Yeah. Cover.
Vanity Project. For the best team.
Yeah. Cover.
Champions, they better be ready.
Yeah. Cover. Yeah. Oh. Kick yeah. No, wait, roll up. Yeah.
Holding a title that does not belong to you.
This championship just feels right.
To your temple.
Here is your winner and the new NXT Women's World Heavyweight Champion. No, wait, cover. Yeah, cover. Yeah. Oh, faster. Yeah. Oh, all right, ding ding. Here is your winner and the new reigning and defending women. Here is your winner and still reigning NXT USW NXT Women's World Champion Harlan.
Destiny
Coven.
awaits. Welcome to NXT Stand and Deliver.
Well, there you see the
Here is your winner in the new reigning and defending.
Is he going to steal the smile from the NXT universe by once again becoming the NXT champion?
Oh man.
Will he also become a 2-time NXT champion? How will those two fare in this fatal 4-way, which also includes Tony D'Angelo, who looks to complete phase 2 of his plan? NXT Championship, fatal 4-way, our main event tonight at Stand and Deliver. Also, Sol Ruka is looking for a lot of things. Revenge, payback tonight too, as she goes up against her former tag team partner and friend Zarya, who calls Sol selfish. These two finally meet one-on-one tonight at Stand and Deliver. Well, we are kicking off the night with our first championship match of the evening. It's the potential of Gray going up against 2 other women. It will meet the pride of this woman, Lola Vice, and also the persistence of our champion, JC Jane. The question is, who leaves St. Louis as NXT Women's champion? A big fight in the Big Apple.
Lola Vice versus Kendall Gray.
Stand and deliver. Buckle up, get ready.
This is gonna be good.
Who is heading to Stand and Deliver? Check out my feet. Oh no, they're like super. There was a tap, but there was also a green, which challenged him to win this title.
Confusion, and maybe that's we've come up with this. Stand and Deliver. JC Jones will defend the NXT Women's Championship against Kendall Gray and Lola Vice in a triple threat match.
Casey Jane runs women's wrestling.
That's the champ right there. The boss stuff.
Pipe down, you idiot. Walking into Stand and Deliver with one of the most dominant title reigns in NXT history. Cállate la boca. It's time a new woman runs this division.
The real sufficient specialist. Rule of it.
From NXT to Triple H, everywhere, baby.
There's that striking ability.
Oh, baby, educated me.
On Stand and Deliver, Lola Price will finally NXT Women's Champion.
Make sure you're able to step into the gray area. Because the only person that steps out of the gray area alive is Kendall Gray.
One of the hottest stars in all of professional wrestling. Kendall Gray relinquished the Women's Championship.
20 years from now, they're going to see this.
Kendall Gray!
Jimmy Gray, so agile, so mobile.
I'm not here to shake hands. I'm here to make history.
She's been blowing up the internet, man.
I'm gonna take the NXT Women's Championship from you, JC.
Stand and Deliver is right around the corner, and against all odds, I will be walking in as your NXT Women's Champion.
It's gonna be JCJ. It's gonna be Kendall Gray. And it's gonna be Roll of Ice for the NXT Women's Championship in a triple threat match.
Uno, dos, tres, cuatro.
If you want to get it, what do you mean? Forget it, compliment. So like a manda, like a
Booker, what does Vice need to do to finally win gold in NXT?
It's a tough question. You know, you wonder if Lola Vice can crash that glass ceiling. I'm gonna tell you right now, it has nothing to do with talent. I think more so to do with timing. Could this be the right timing here at Stand and Deliver?
Well, there you see Rick Sinclair, the women's speed champion. We just saw her moments ago. The Stand and Deliver. And her friend Kendall Gray relinquished the Evolved Women's title in order to pursue the NXT Women's Championship. But what does that tell you about her as a competitor?
She's gonna tell me. The fact that she get a beachfront rise. It tells me Kendall Gray plans on being at the top of the food chain here in NXT very, very soon. The world right now is loving some Kendall Gray.
And now, a fatal women's division.
All order has been restored with one of the most dominant NXT history.
And KCJ does it again.
2 times. Wow, dog, JCJ.
I can sit in the night, know we won't let you in. 'Cause we hold up the light, and I'll blind you with the
champion, she does not need to be factored into the decision to lose her title. How much preparation goes into this sort of stipulation, Booker, when you're the champion?
It's not right. It's not. No, it's not right. But if anybody can handle this situation, it's gonna be JCJ, the one who has. I'm talking about. Shut up, all the naysayers, all the doubters, everybody who said she could do it. JCJ, proved them all wrong, Victor. Even you, man. Even you.
We are getting set for the first
Even you, man.
championship matchup of the night here inside the factory as we get ready to go to our ring announcer, Mike Rowe.
Following is a triple threat match scheduled for one fall. And it is for the NXT Women's Championship. Introducing the challengers. First, from Miami, Florida, she is one half of the AAA Mixed Tag Team Champions, Lola Vice. Next, from Las Vegas, Nevada, Kendall Gray. And their opponent, representing Fatal Influence, she is the NXT Women's Champion, JC J.
Lola Vice is not taking her eyes off that NXT Women's Championship, as you can hear from the NXT Universe in St. Louis, just what they think of our Women's Champion, JC Jane. When it comes to this matchup, JC Jane has beat both of these women at some point in her career, so I'll go back and one would have to assume that gives her a little bit of a mental edge.
Yes, it does. I mean, we're looking at that little stat. Combined championship reign over 200. I'm talking about JCJ. It has to be skyrocket. Double check. And she did that, I mean, seamlessly. And tonight, can she hold on?
That is going to be the question, because you can already see the triple threat rules coming into play. And a triple threat certainly does set the tone for tonight. Of course, this was the championship that was in the main event of our very first Stand and Deliver, and how far the women's division has come since then. As a quick note behind Gray, shoulders down, and a kick out.
I'll tell you right now, the world is talking about that match from last week. Lola Vice and Triple Gray, and I must say the ladies were out there, and it was a bang. But you got to understand, it's been less than a week. I mean, it's been days.
Shoulders down one more time.
How can they be ready for this matchup tonight?
Fix. Shifted weight, shoulders down, Lola Vice, and another kick out. I mean, was this triple threat match fair after what happened on Tuesday? I'll let you think about that as we get from the backside. Through and the double and a kick out. Was this the right decision by the general manager about himself?
Sit here and quit. It's not my time. Let me say that Jason Kane is in perfect position. He's in better shape right now. I mean, like I say, it's been days since that match, and the ladies put it all out in the middle of that ring just 4 days ago. Vic, come on.
Jane able to shoot free and then just steamrolling one of the challengers in this matchup. Who do you think won that match on Tuesday?
I mean, if you go back and look at it, it seems to be clear to me. But I'm not going to get to the official, jobs today or anything like that. I'm not going to make that my business. Like I said, my information concern yourself with vision that concern you. It showed the camera. It showed. So who do you like?
Derek Sanders in great position, and quickly Gray going to a front face lock to try to control the body of Lola Vice.
Right there. Lola Vice right there. Beautiful work. Look at that right there. Maintaining control.
You think about this women's championship, you think about this city, so much history of wrestling here in St. Louis. First ever women's Money in the Bank ladder match was here in 2017. as Lola Vice, a double champion, looking to become one, I should say, as she is one half of the AAA Mixed Tag Team Champions. But this is the day of the triple threat. And again, there's no disqualifications as I look at someone around the ring. And there's nothing the official can do about what's happening right now is Lola now getting back into the match.
You see that? Yeah, Lola Vice is high in that championship. I mean, right now, who's got the more to lose tonight? Who's got the most to lose?
Oh, the most to lose, obviously, the champion. She doesn't need to be factored in the decision
I don't think so.
to lose that title. You think it's Lola Vice has the most to
I think
lose?
it's Lola Vice. I mean, because the confidence Lola Vice has. Whoa,
Kick to the spine into the cover to win the title and a near fall.
Like I said, the world right now is watching Lola Vice. I mean, her back is against the wall in a matchup like this big. She has to win this match. She has to crash that glass ceiling.
You talk about the world watching. Yes, as I just mentioned, half of the current AAA Mixed Tag Team Champions. The other half is Mr. Iguana, who certainly is locked in right now on Netflix right now. And whether it's Netflix internationally or YouTube domestically, welcome in to Stand and Deliver. And what a body shot from Lola Vice. And what is... Fallon and Laney better watch themselves, but again, there's no disqualification. What a backstabber from the champion.
Little distraction there, too. You got to give it to the girl.
And JC Jane's been in this position before. She's not going for the cover. She's continuing to apply the pressure. And if you notice, Fatal Influence out here, hovering right over Kendall Gray. They're letting JC Jane know exactly where the bodies are at. Hitting the senton, into the cover, and a near fall.
JC Jane right there doing a great job just leaning on the body.
Oh,
she knows she can kick out like that. That's stuff that you got to do in matches. Where you're going down and right here, that they can like
certainly for JC Jane, as I wanted to get into this because I want to give her flowers, as you always say that I do not. She should be in the conversation of greatest NXT Women's superstar of all time. Is that what you've been waiting for?
Is that a question?
No, it's me giving you the flowers that you've been wanting me to say. No one has held the NXT Women's Tag Title for more days.
I mean, is that a question?
First to hold the TNA and WWE Women's at the same time.
Is that something that we need to debate?
1 of 4 women to hold this title twice. No, I'm finally giving the flowers you have been telling me to give her for some time.
You know what? JC Jane, she's like I said, she's been here for quite some time in NXT. Nobody gave her the credit that she deserved for quite some time. Like I said, she's like
right from the top.
Wait a minute. Whoa.
JC recovered.
Like I said, she's like a player coach. I mean, she's guiding Fallon Henry and Laney Reed to become great in this business, just like her one day.
Look, since sit down style for Lola and a kick out, you got to credit too. I'll give it to her point again. Fallon Henley's won a championship in Fatal Influence. She's had gold around her waist. Is that because of JC Jane? Some would say it's because of Fallon Henley, but it's hard to argue your point, Philip. And also, this is JC Jane, who recently surpassed Bayley earlier this year in total days as champion.
One thing to do, champion, like JC Jane, call in a few favors. That's one thing you can do. Like I said, if you walk in the room, oh yes, you got that championship gold around your waist. You top notch. You go to the front of the line. That's JC Jane, man.
And how wise is this of Jane to get Lola out of the ring to make this one-on-one? This certainly could be covered. Glenn Sinclair on the far side of the ring, barking to her friend and her partner. But for JC Jane, just how dominant has she been?
She's been dominant in such a way that here in the modern era of professional wrestling, it's really, really hard to do. Like I say, 250 days combined reign. That right there is extraordinary in itself.
No one is more amazing at turning love into hatred than someone like JC Jane, and she just turns the energy of the NXT universe into her favor no matter what, but just got turned around, shoulders down. Jane having to power out at 2. Back up and able to block, and JC Jane has been in control of this since the jump, and another near fall. And Jane right now maybe a little bit of frustration starting to set in.
I say, you're not a champion until you defend that championship. How many times have JC Jane gone out in the middle of that damn ring and defended that championship pick?
She's recently done it in triple threat matches, but Laney Reed Again, sticking her nose where it doesn't belong, but it opens the door for JC Jane, and what a neck breaker over that middle rope.
Lady Reed didn't touch anybody.
Back in the ring, book.
Oh, wait a minute.
Titles on the line in this match, of course, triple threat rules, and Lola, I'm looking out here, has been isolated for the moment. This may be the opportunity for Kendall Gray, who won the Iron Survivor Challenge even before she even signed her NXT contract. Up over, takes Jane down. Jane, so much momentum rolling through.
Oh,
Right
damn it.
Scouted that right there. She saw it before it ever came. I mean, she's 2 steps ahead right there in this matchup. Beautiful set talk.
Read it and weep.
Read it and weep. Read it and weep, Vic.
Talking to all the haters around the world is JC Jane looking to maybe put the exclamation point on this match.
Nobody likes you, Vic. Nobody.
What are you trying to say?
You just heard what Fallon Henley said.
I didn't hear because I'm doing my job. I'm not worried about everyone else around me. As both these women fighting to the top, precarious position, and it's a power bomb. I don't know if that was an angle slam from the top or not, but it opens the door for Lola. Cover count and a kick out. Lola quickly though, so wisely, crawling right over to JC Jane. Cover the champ, and she kicks out at 2. That might have been Lola's best opportunity to win.
I'll tell you right now, Vic. This thing is just getting started, man. We're not even halfway done right here. It's going to take a whole lot more to keep these ladies' shoulders down to the mat in this match. Yes.
NXT Universe showing their love for everyone in this match.
Educated feet, Vic.
Known for the sudden impact, that knockout ability for Lola Vice. Turning right back around now on JC Jane. Lighten up, Jane. Look at those kicks of fury coming from Lola. And Booker, the stage is yours here live in St. Louis.
Wait a minute. We're in the Louis. We're in the Louis. How we going to see it? Here we go. Here we go. Get King. Get King. Get King. Oh, yes, baby. One more time. Yeah.
Lola Vice, just like that, is now the leader in the clubhouse. Looking for a belly-to-back suplex.
To the cover there.
Executed perfectly. Jane, though, wisely rolling to her front side and not even be able to get pinned. Gray trying to get back in, just delivered a German suplex.
I'm going to tell you right, Kimberly Gray, she's been the talk of the town all week long. She's been touted to perhaps be the greatest WWE women's superstar of all time. Oh, yes, man.
JC Jane just got tossed. Lola Vice, she suffers the same fate. Gray back up. Gray going right around, looking for another German, this time on the NXT Women's Champion. Jane turned upside down. Lola turned inside out. And now it's Kendall Gray.
Lights out. Lights out.
Lola just, I don't know. I do not know if Gray was going to kick out after that knee. That was
right there. Kimberly Gray was separated from her senses right there. This match would have been over. Would have been over right there, Vic.
NXT Universe already starting to get loud, starting to get wild here at Stand and Deliver. And I think JC Jane might be a little shocked that this match is continuing right now, but this is the dangers of a triple threat match. There's always someone lurking.
JC Jane was in prime position to win this match right there, because that's what you got to do with Kimberly Gray. You're not gonna waste your gas tank or anything like that. You got to knock her out of her senses, and she was out cold, Vic.
Well, JC Jane, no stranger to this stage.
Why is this match first?
But right now, Book,
That's the NXT title match.
and you're looking at someone like Lola Vice. Maybe she should keep sticking to the striking strategy to try to break bones and look for that knockout.
Lola Vice, you know, definitely don't want to go toe-to-toe with Lola Vice. But I'm going to tell you right now, JC Jane, she's doing a hell of a job. She's doing a hell of a job. But you got to watch out. Oh, my God. Oh, that is it. That is, wow.
Gray, out of desperation, just leaped across the ring to save this match. And Book, I want you to think about it. This is the way Stand and Deliver is starting here tonight. So much more action still to come. As now lighten up Gray, swing and a miss. Gray charging it, going up, got countered by Lola. Lola again. Oh, this time Lola. The first kick, the second one caught Gray. The striking is working.
That is it. That is it. Whoa.
And JC right here, continuing this match. Right place right time.
I can tell you this. Kevin Ray, as good as
Off that kick, immediately JC grabbed the ankle, grabbed her foot. There's now a bullseye on the body. Gray realizing it, and Gray's got in the ankle lock. Gray looking for the tap. Gray looking for the submission. Gray looking to become the women's champion.
right now, JC Jane is in dire straits. And she's gonna have to move, Vic. She's gonna have to move quick.
Trying to get that bottom rope. She had it for a moment, but pulled right back out. And Derek Sanders in great position. Ring right now, the biggest cheerleader in St. Louis. Tap or snap or counter. Shoulders. Kick out and right back in.
She felt a quick ball and she locked in on that ankle, Vic.
There's nowhere for JC Jane to go. JC's in trouble. And there comes looking for a submission. Take it out, Kendall. But I don't think Kendall's let go of the ankle lock. We got a double submission. Referee's trying to see everything. Looking around. Gray had her relinquish the ankle. Gray rolling right back through. Trying to maybe lock in a dragon sleeper. For a moment, missed knee right back. And takedown. Roll through. Shoulders down. Great position by the official. Nice bridge by Lola Vice. Fights back up.
Oh, right now. Right now. Oh, it is locked in, Vic. Lola got him locked in. This could be that moment.
And this goes back to Tuesday. It goes back to we see this great force. Here comes JC with a knockout knee. Rage coming out of the champion. Looking to retain. Gray, target acquired. Swing and miss to the rolling encore. Back in, get caught. Big elbow. Gray's up. Back fist doesn't connect. And Gray looking for a submission. She wants to make Lola Vice tap on the biggest stage we have for the women's title. Shifting away.
Yo. Oh, right in the jawline. Oh.
It certainly did. Lola's down. Kendall Gray is out. And just like in the last triple threat, JC's gonna steal the damn match. Wait a minute. Lola. At the last moment, Lola just saved the title for herself. This match. Just like we saw at Houston.
What is going on, man?
2 for 1. Lola taken out by JC. Reality is setting in for JC Jane all alone.
Come on, man. Come on,
Fatal
man.
influence is gone.
Stay focused, JC.
She's gonna
Stay
have to
focused.
do it herself.
Oh my God.
And now it's down 1-on-1. There's no one around the ring. This is that moment. This is why Kendall relinquished the Evolve Women's Championship from the top. A little shades of gray.
Oh, no. Oh, wow. Wait a minute.
Lola back in.
Whoa.
Shift to the way to do another.
No.
All these women know each other.
Lola Vice got her. Nope. Yeah, oh my God. She got her. Oh. Right arm. No. Oh my God. 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 Lola Vice. She won the NXT Women's World. Lola Vice. Cool.
What a moment! And history was also just made. Price has made history. The first female Cuban-American champion ever. And how good must this feel? How good must this moment feel for that woman who has gone through it all? But this match was as good as advertised. That showed up, that stood out in this match. But in the end, it would be Lola Vice. I was talking about counters, covers, counters. This match was all 3 laid it down the line. This was the turning point. JC Jane got knocked out. And take nothing away from JC Jane and what she did as champion. But the big year continues for our new women's champion. It's a standing ovation as Loma now has a vice grip on the women's division in NXT as our new women's champion. Well, that is one championship match down as they're the tag team champions preparing to defend their gold as Vanity Project here tonight takes on Bravo Rayo. They look to take the titles into international waters. It's our NXT Tag Team Championship match. Those titles on the line in moments live here from St. Louis at Stand and Deliver.
This April, live from Las Vegas, the best in the world, CM Punk
I'm the champ, and I call the shots.
versus the original Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns.
Two of the biggest stars for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Vegas demands an answer.
You will acknowledge me.
WrestleMania.
Hydrodermitis, super and the pain that comes with it. It's a part of me, and I know how to manage it. With Bimzelx, I'm back to fewer HS symptoms.
Only Bimzelx targets and blocks IL-17A plus F to calm inflammation. Then he saw at least a 50% reduction, with some even seeing 75% reduction. Fast relief of HS symptoms for results that last. And many felt less pain. Serious side effects like suicidal thoughts and behavior, infections and lowered ability to fight them, liver problems, and inflammatory bowel disease have occurred. Tell your doctor if these happen or worsen, or fevers, chills, muscle aches, or cough occur, or you've had a vaccine or plan to. Before starting, check for infections, tuberculosis, and liver problems.
Start to say, I'm back to fewer HS symptoms.
Ask your dermatologist about Bimzelx.
Man, when did health get so ludicrous? Turns out trying it all doesn't always add up. No. Thankfully, I take one a day to make sure I'm getting key nutrients daily. One a day.
Very miserable.
That's some drama.
Very miserable. Miserable.
It has a big reputation.
We're the best in town.
Mom is Mom is very miserable.
Player drops on FanDuel. And now, new customers get up to $300 back in bonus bets every day for 10 days if your bets don't win. FanDuel, play your game.
Las Vegas will host SmackDown and Raw during WrestleMania weekend. At the T-Mobile
Callie Armstrong. She has been the most dominant horse since WWE Evolve started. The way to defeat is a heavy set.
Fast?
Let's go.
Strong?
Check it.
I'm dominant?
Ugh.
Callie Armstrong ain't done. I'm the difference maker.
Yeah.
You know the NXT pay-per-view is free on YouTube tonight? Yeah, it's free on YouTube. It's free. Oh, you know the second Americana? He's on NXT. Yeah. I was out eating at a place, and there was a guy dressed up as purple sweatpants, purple T-shirt, and fat ass. I said, "Oh, Mom, look, there's Grimace." And on the way out, I said, "Bye, you fat Grimace." And he said, "Who are you talking to?" And I said, "If you look up a picture of Grimace, there you are." Yeah, so I bought a figure in a Walmart. They probably had figure. Yeah, that's the only Gunter Elite I'm missing. Is it Gunther or the Gunther? You know Gunther's facing Raw in the WrestleMania? You know Pat McAfee kicked Cody Rhodes in the dick last night? Right in the fat dick. And then Cody Rhodes said he's gonna give him a receipt. Yeah, Mom's visible. She's coughing her head off, blowing her head off. Coughing her head off and blowing her head off. What, like a minute each. Yeah. Are you sick too? You. Sounds like you're sick. Yeah, allergies. Yeah, allergies. Your mom asked me who I was talking to yesterday. I told her it was Omar. He said, "Oh, you haven't talked to Omar in a long time." Yeah, I know. He called him, want to know. I talked to my friend Mike last night. My buddy Mike. Not the Lightspeed Rescue Mike. My friend Mike from my buddy Mike from school. Well, high school. Yeah. His wife Haley said you should give your friend Dylan a call and find out what's going on with him.
A couple of moves, so to speak. He's having a good time.
No, mom went to get X-rays, and we went at 9 o'clock in the morning, and the woman said we got to come back at 11 o'clock. Why come back? Gas costs a lot of money. Not my problem. You know, gas price went down. Not 421. Not 421 anymore. It's 411 now. No, there's a gas station over there. There's a gas station, normal gas station, all the way down by Robbinsville, I think it is. And I think it's like 364. I think it's like 354.
It'll be a parade like we've never seen before.
Look at this.
Beautiful. Bravo.
You know Lola Vice? She won the NXT Women's belt. Yeah, she did. No, sleeping. Laying in bed, she'll feel good. She had to put Yara earlier when Mom laying down. She had to put Yara out. She had to put Yara out in the hallway, and not in the hallway, but out in the living room because she's being obnoxious, and annoying. And then now Britt's been annoying. Britt's been barking almost all day. And then she was barking. The minute this came on, she's barking her head off. People upstairs are being a little loud. Mom said it's okay, Dylan. The people upstairs is being freaking loud. They're being loud upstairs. You had a woman upstairs open the door a bunch of times and slammed it. No. And your mom doesn't feel good. She can't go. And the doctor recommended Mom not going to work on Tuesday. Yeah.
Ryo and Bravo and their accolades.
Your mom's very miserable.
They're not the champions, right?
I know she told me that.
You are correct, and I'll throw this to
How do you think they got their championship? Who do you think they beat?
They literally fell into it.
No. She does sound really bad. It's not good. Yeah, mom said, can I have Darby Allin, the Jazz Revolt exclusive when it goes to the pre-order? Mom said, yeah, you can have that if it goes to the pre-order. You can buy it. I'm gonna have him sign it. Whenever I meet him. You know what's so cool about the Lightspeed Rain? You know what's so cool about them is if I say something like this, like no, you're wrong. Sean's the best Red Ranger. Like I tell him about Sean. Tag him in it. And blue, green, yellow, pink, or titanium are not even in the tag. One other one likes the comment, and they never even seen it, and they're never not tagging any of it. So I commented the other day and said, I said to the person, no, you're wrong. Sean is the best red. He's the best one there is, and she liked it, and she not even tagged in there. And then she DM'd me and said, "Oh, remember what I told you about that yellow wow for what she said about not having kids and stuff?" Oh my God! Today she wrote at me at 3 minutes and 48 seconds voice memo on a Instagram, voice texting. Like you know how you click the button and press voice, and you can listen. Oh, she wrote Oh, she's saying a whole bunch of things.
What a shot to the throat by Baylor.
I don't know. No one to say to her, if you don't, if you have a hard time having kids, maybe we can try. No, I said that. I'm gonna say that. No, because you want to have kids with her. Apparently, when her husband fucks her, and comes in her, apparently she can't come. She can't get the kid. Apparently, her eggs are no good. She says. You want me to go? Are you going to tell her? Want me to go to the Want me to go to the grocery store and buy you eggs, and then put it and then make you swallow it, and then fuck you, and then maybe that egg will work. That's funny. You know what today is? Chelsea's birthday. She's 35. Yeah, I'm gonna fuck Chelsea Green. Yeah, I'm gonna have sex with her. I got an 8x10 picture of her, and I jack off to it. I used to jack off to it. Oh my God. You know the guys that are with the other Americana or the taller one? The one that's Geyser? The guy that he's with, they're the one that's wrestling. You know next week is the AEW pay-per-view? Next week is the AEW pay-per-view. Yeah, it is. You gonna watch it?
The fact that they are here now, that is a testament to the WWE ID.
You gonna watch WrestleMania?
WWE evolved. How has evolved?
Why not?
This, and I'm going to throw in the trio.
Right. Watch WrestleMania.
We are seeing some textbook tag team wrestling right now.
You don't have fuck review? No, you don't have fuck review. You don't have fuck review. Oh my God! Oh my God! Yeah, I bought a Marvel figure on eBay and Amazon. It was 38 bucks. 38 bucks. Yeah, it's supposed to come in mail on Tuesday. Yeah, I'm gonna do a video review on it. Another Deadpool. It's when Deadpool was wearing the Wolverine claws, and he had a little thing on his arms. That's the Deadpool that is. Deadpool that had really good figures.
Certainly have been impressed. What has stood out most?
Yeah, I want to make Deadpool fuck Deadpool. Yeah, I'm gonna scope on a dick and make them fuck each other. You know there's action figures who have dicks? Yeah, they even got action figures that have boobies, and they have nipples on them. Yeah, and an asshole too. My uncle Frankie doesn't call it dick. He calls it baby maker. He calls it baby maker. Yeah. My dad said, did you talk to Aunt Debbie today? Yeah, he said Michael has to go back to the hospital. Michael had to go back to the hospital. No, Michael. He had to go back to the hospital. Remember I told you about he got hit by, he got hit in the motorcycle? He had to go back. Yeah. Why you gotta go to bed? You think Tiffany's hot? You think she got big boobies? If she was at your house right now, if she was there, would you fuck her? No, no. Would you? Would you if she was at your house? Tomorrow. No, no. If you weren't tired, if she was at your house, would you fuck her? You sound like you have allergies. It could be a hot one this summer.
Just saying things for his squad at the last possible second. And now Ryan wiping out Baylor.
Did you watch the panel video?
It smokes.
It's 30 minutes and 26 seconds.
Right now,
yeah, goodbye.
It seems Vanity Project is being able to out-crap the crafty Los Americanos.
Yeah.
2 for 1.
That's it. That is it. Whoa.
And I got to say, this last sequence before the tag into the turnbuckle and then that 2 for 1.
Get us shenanigans or anything like that.
That's fair.
Go outside. That's fair. You got to give this young team a lot of credit right now, there. Please do that.
Oh, wait, come on. And how disrespectful trying to undo the match for Ryan.
He's trying to check the mask, Vic. He's checking it.
Check the mask. Oh! Well, someone's going to need to check on Ryan. Just got caught, knee under the jaw. Hoist up, got caught.
I think he's on.
Sit-down style.
Oh, my God.
And I don't know if Ryo was looking
What
for
a dummy.
into a submission. You saw him reach back out, but Baylor may have just been too far away from being able. Whoa!
Whoa! What is he doing? Oh my God!
What we've seen in the past, AAA. Raw. This fight. Big knee in.
The rebound, though. We got it on the rebound.
Right
Here we go. Yes.
Again, 2 for 1 offense. Is this high impact offense going to pay off? And there's Ryo coming in. Woo. Chip Danny putting in the work as the official. First was that knee to the cheekbone, followed up by Vanity Project pulling out some new plays here because this is the stage to do so. This indeed is this our second. Hey, Smoke's just ripped that out of Bravo's mask as the referee's trying to take care of Ryan. And Smoke's just hid what he took. Brad Baylor dropped spine first on the steel.
What are you talking about?
And it's a big knee. And Ryan might have just been wiped out of this match for a moment. He's trying to walk things off. Ricky Smokes climbing to the top. Grande Americano doesn't know exactly what just happened.
Yeah, Dad. Okay, when I give you the money for that figure when it comes in mail, you gotta give me like $11 change.
Maybe that's
I already had the money already when you bought it. All these things that you bought me, I already had money for it already. No, yeah. You remember in the movie when he was wearing that green claws? Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. Yeah.
To give credit when credit is due.
Everything okay. Mom doing really shitty. Mom's not doing very good, and Britt's not helping the situation. Britt keeps making noises. The mom said, "Don't worry about it, Dylan. It's okay. People upstairs are being annoying. They're loud." They already slammed the door like 5 times already. They already slammed it.
These moments.
I already went out in the hallway and said, "My mom's doing really shitty, and I need you to be quiet." And they slammed the door. And they're still being loud. You know when mom put up surgery in 2 weeks? I don't think she's having it right now. I don't think she's having it now because it's supposed to have surgery on her appendix, but she can't have that because if you had that surgery on her when she had chemo, Dr. Luan said it ain't gonna heal right. Come from break today? What do you say? What do you say? Oh, did you tell Aunt Debbie about what was going on?
This could be it.
If you're talking to Debbie, I don't mind if you tell us. I don't care if you do or don't.
Unbelievable.
I'm sure Aunt Davy gonna care because she cares about me, and Michael does too. I do feel sorry for when Michael had a spleen issue, but I do feel sorry and I don't. I do feel sorry because I felt bad at what happened, and I'm glad he's okay because I care about Michael. But I don't feel sorry, and then and I don't. In the other half, I don't feel sorry because that's a dumb thing to do. He wasn't using his head. That's what Uncle Frankie was saying. Wasn't being very smart.
So many bodies in this matchup.
Don't tell anybody except I told me that. They're not gonna help the situation.
Just got caught.
You know, Michael called me last night. Not Michael, Mike. His wife Haley said, "Yeah, I think you should give your friend Dylan a call." And I was telling him about what's going on. He's really bad for me. He said, "I'm here for you, man." He said, "I'm here for you, man." Yeah, I love you, man. You're a good dude, man. I appreciate you. I don't mind if you go to your parents and tell them. You can tell your parents if you want to. Goodbye. Oh, he won the match.
Not only to retain the titles, but to beat 18 like Los Americanos on this stage, the biggest one we have. That is the biggest victory to date. And this is what I want to talk about. This was just getting passed around from Los Americanos to Vanity Project. We thought everything was even out in this moment. But it was heads up by Brian Baylor, who saw what was going on. To wipe out the opposition from Jackson Drake, a loaded one possibly, with the door for Vanity Project to pick up the victory. Wow.
Game pick.
All I can say,
they got beat at their own game.
All I can say is congratulations to Vanity Project. But on the topic of tag team competition,
Not being NXT tag team champion.
tag team matchup on Countdown to Stand and Deliver. You know, this was something that was just.
Whoa!
From the start, as you was getting thrown around in this tag team match. Birthright, they were in control. There was EK. What would you think this matchup will be done? Not quite. Tank and Tank.
Oh, an hour.
And John Cena is joining the Undertaker for a live recording of 6 Under on Saturday, April 18th. One stage, no script. This conversation you won't hear anywhere else. Get your WWE World tickets at WWEWorld.com.
That's the great thing about this dynamic that we have going on, is that I have a badass best friend. We want to help each other, but we don't need each other to become successful. With Zarya by my side, it was just so sweet.
Sure, the right one I bought.
First name comes from athleticism and innovation.
Soul Ruka, be a mega star.
3, 2, 1.
Soul continues her reign as a double champion in NXT.
And I'm so stoked to be NXT Female Superstar of the Year. 2026 is going to be even bigger and even better. Zarya, you will never get what you want as long as someone keeps using you. Excuse me?
Oh, Zarya, your best friend's a double champion. You don't have a thing.
I'm a lucky girl, Sarah. I'm lucky to have a best friend. So. I fought so hard for this title, but there is no one that I trust more than you, Zarya. Let's look it up. Look it up.
Think about it. Soul said, don't do it. Go.
They have to get back to Zubuka being home.
Number 10, Sol Ruka.
You get all of these opportunities that I don't get.
Sol Ruka wins. What the? Somebody think about it.
To stand beside the person that has everything that you want. And they think that they're giving you something just by letting you be close to it. Every time I stepped into this ring, I wasn't sorry. I was someone's partner. You kicked me off that ladder and stand a little last year. Do you know what that does to someone? I hated watching you succeed. I hated hearing your name. And I hated the fact that no matter what, I was always going to stand I'm the villain. It was to pull you forward. I gave you my spot at the Battle Knockouts Championship. I even let you defend and lose my North American Championship. Every time anyone said sorry, they said sorry too because we were a team. So if you think that you can stand on your own, then prove it at Stand and Deliver. That's fitting that where it all started is where it's going to end. As long as you are standing, I am never going to be the villain in my story.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Adelaide, South Australia. Look, I'm just going to throw this out right now. Is Zarya right? Has Soul been selfish?
I would call it selfish, man. I call it driven. I mean, you got one shot to be great. I think that's what Sol Ruka's thinking about. It's what every one of the superstars in that locker room should be thinking about.
Look at this. Soul, not even allowing Zarya to have that moment right there. She's taking it right to her former partner, her former friend. And Jeremy Marcus trying to separate the two to ring the bell. There it is. This is underway, and you can understand why Soul is very angry. Not a single part of you feels bad for Sol Ruka. Had her titles taken to an injury. One was lost by Zarya. Everything Zarya has said, everything that Zarya has done to this woman, all she did was try to make sure everyone said Soul's name, they said Zarya's.
But I'm not going to feel sorry for Sol Ruka or anything like that, but I'm going to say it. She made her own breaks of experience. Every opportunity that Sol Ruka got, she got it by her own will because she's talented, man. I give her that. I'm not going to take that away from her.
We know we saw a brand new NXT Women's Champion to start our night is off that lariat instead of going for a cover. We just see Zarya ripping away at the body of Soul. And also look at Zarya. You see that right shoulder is heavily taped. Wonder if that'll have anything to do with the power game later on in the matchup. Well, we saw that new Women's Champion. Congratulations to Lola Weiss. But both of these women need to move past their issues with one another. Do they need to put that in the rearview mirror just to move on?
Yes. That here, just sit right here. This is that big payback. Sorry the one sitting in the shadows. Waiting for that opportunity that we've been talking about since the beginning of the year. This is it. This is Stand and Deliver, man.
And again, these women so very well. We saw Zarya get out of the way moments ago of Sol Ruka, and then Soul face first over the steel. The official is counting these two. He is at 6. We do not want to see this end in a double count out, and Zarya certainly wants to beat Sol Ruca in the center of the ring here tonight. You just heard Zarya scream and discharge. So another vicious clothesline. You know, I'll ask this too. Did Sol need Zarya? Because I don't think a lot of people feel that that's the case. I feel a lot of people think that that Zarya wanted to also give her the spotlight.
You really think Sol matches without Zarya at her side? There's no way. There's no way. Of course she needed Zarya. I'm not saying that's a bad thing because I want to use her to pick. She's been selfish. She's given Sol Ruca every opportunity and been there at her back. Vic, wouldn't you be a little bit frustrated? Come on, let's be honest. Let's just be honest for a moment. Wouldn't you be a little bit frustrated?
If I had the opportunities and I fell short, no, she lost the ladder match. She had the same opportunity as Sol Ruca did to win that title. She didn't do it.
Not wrong. Her best friend.
Every woman for themselves.
What are friends for, Vic? What are friends for?
You told me there are no friends in this business. It's into the cover, hook of the leg, and
I didn't say it. Sol Ruca said it. Zarya, they were buddies. They were friends to the end. I'm talking about blood to the bone. What happened to all that, Vic?
Well, Zarya threw it out the window. She got angry that she didn't receive a phone call to be in the Royal Rumble. It was Sol Ruca who got a call, not Zarya. At one point again, Sol Ruca was double champion. Zarya lost one of those titles. You know what? She may have lost it on purpose.
Well,
as Sol lands on her feet, charges back, they try to roll right through it. Double stop to the gut.
The big shot out. You're talking right now. You said a whole lot, but the OJs, they This is the big payback for Zarya here tonight. Just to one up Sol Ruca. That's all it takes.
Zarya here tonight will wipe away all those championship matches she didn't have if she's able to put that feather in her cap.
I think she will be able to put Sol Ruca behind, man, like you just said a minute ago. Right there by itself. Zarya has a lot of talent. She came here to NXT highly touted, man. Like I said, she just haven't got the same opportunity. And look here, like I said, I'm a promoter. I know how it is. I see the star power in Sol Ruca. I'm gonna give her opportunities if I possibly can. I get it, Vic.
Well, Zarya right now charging in, Sol having to hop up and over. And again, these two do know each other so very well.
Big shot.
You start to wonder if someone's going to have to do something a little bit extra. Zarya is trying to hang Sol Ruca out to dry. Sol firing back with a few sharp elbows right to the side of the face, and then a big kick rocking Zarya. And what's on the mind now of Sol Ruca all the way to the top? Never met her race. She did one tank and a big Hurricane Rana. And that might have turned the matchup around
I tell you what,
for Sol.
Sol Ruca, athleticism personified, man. She can do anything in the middle of that ring, Vic. She's an extraordinary talent. She's like the wind, Vic. You can see it, but you can't touch it. That's the way it is. Sol Ruca, man.
We go back to the last time they were in the squared circle with one another. It was a triple threat match in Houston. They're trying to one-up the other. Sorry, F5 Sol took the chance. They both have cost themselves championship opportunities as now they come face to face. So much anger between these two. So much pent-up aggression over the last calendar year. Big kick from Zarya. Sol answering right back. It's Zarya swinging. Looks like Sol Ruca starting to lay it all on the line. What an uppercut. Sol always brings her best under the bright lights. Of course, you remember her big victory earlier in the year. Actually came at the end of last year when she beat Bayley at Saturday Night's Match. Where she almost won the Rumble and was able to send herself to WrestleMania as bam, big drop kick almost through the chest of Zarya. And it seems that Sol's back on that wave up moment.
You gotta wonder if all that muscle of Zarya is beginning to come into play as what the lactic acid build up, and but right now, she's back in it. She's back in it.
I don't wonder where we're at with the damage done, and Zarya's right shoulder is up, over, and whoa!
Whoa!
Way out to dry.
God.
Both women Again, just the familiarity of both, easier for me to say, and it's a scary situation as I'm getting a little tongue-tied here for these two women because that was a nasty, gnarly landing. But is this where the comes in, that they're willing to do anything to destroy the other?
I don't think it's it. I think it's it. I think it's it.
Oh! I don't know if you're noticing this, but you're someone who always picks up the little things when we're talking after the match. Did you see almost like Zari was going into the side of the ring, liver first, and we've seen people's bodies buckle under certain pressures, especially a good liver shot, and we've seen Luka land a few good kicks.
I mean, they're still being running across that side of the ring right there. Definitely going to come into play with something like that. Let me tell you right now, don't think for a moment.
Hold on a
Don't
second.
think for a moment. Oh, yes.
He's looking for that soul snatcher instead. Got caught by Zarya.
Beautiful counter there.
It's Zarya. Ooh, nasty landing again. I walked that ramp earlier. That is a solid steel ramp. There is no give up there.
Like I say, don't think Ruka don't understand everything she's doing in this ring right now, Vic. She's calculating. She's very cunning. Oh, but she just got caught, Vic. Oh,
wait for the choke slam. So able to counter, able to duck.
No way. No freaking way. No freaking way. No freaking way.
Right there on that solid steel ramp. And I think Zarya might be out. Soul trying to get feeling in her arm. I mean, that. You just hear the sound. Listen again. And this goes back to how far are these two women willing to go to destroy the other?
I mean, Ruka just proved how far she's willing to go right there, Vic.
Oh, my word. Zarya rising up.
Yes!
Right to Soul.
Yes!
Is this that hatred, everything she's talked about being villain in stories and what's been going through her mind? Well, right now it's blood. That's blood.
Are we gonna win the match? Oh.
The back just gave out.
Soul Snatcher. Winner. Yeah.
I don't know if I've ever seen someone this late in the game kick out of not just one, but that was the second.
You gotta be kidding me. No way.
Booker, I'm speechless in this moment. This might be that new wrinkle Soul has to add. Trying to springboard, fly in, got caught with a spear.
Big time, too. Right now.
And we've seen Zarya after that spear enter into the zone.
She's so close to put this story in the rearview mirror. Could that be it?
Powering through for an F5 of massive purple. What is starting to set in to Zarya's mind? I mean, Booker, what went through your mind when you delivered your best shot and it wasn't good enough?
Those questions, man, that's when you start asking those questions, those tough questions. Can I get the thing done? That was a big shot. That should have been it right there. That should have been it. Bang.
Woulda, coulda, it was not. As we are in the factory in St. Louis, this stand
F5. F5. Zarya did an F5. Brock Lesnar should be very proud.
Zarya not to be fooled like she was last year. Massive head. Well, I said earlier.
What are you gonna do? Oh, F5 up there. Oh no.
Oh yeah.
So we're trying our best, trying to find our way free. A couple of elbows right there to the jaw of Zarya. Now focusing on that shoulder that's heavily bandaged. And now Soul, what's on Ruka's mind? Zarya's starting to fight back. Precarious position of both these women. Soul X Factor. Dropping Zarya. A third time with a soul snatcher. Will it be enough? Luka snatches the soul of Zarya. And the winner, Soul Ruka. Booker, we talked about the new women's champion, Lola Vice. I take nothing away from Zarya. And I believe that there are more opportunities in line for both these women this year in NXT.
I can tell you this, there's a whole lot of competition waiting in the wings for Lola Vice. Trust me on that.
Well, this was the moment last year that Zarya would not be fooled again. Screaming through the pain, battling through. This, though, the X Factor from the top. Maybe Zarya went a little bit too much, looking for a huge F5. Got caught for the third time. So nice, see it twice. Zarya after that was rocked. She was down, she was out. St. Louis belongs to Soul. And the question now for that woman is, where will Soul's wave of momentum take her next in NXT?
Thank you. Thank you. Felicidades. Gracias.
Hey, Lola.
Hola.
Big congratulations. I couldn't be prouder that you are the NXT Women's Champion. You deserve it.
Thank you, Mr. Stone. I've been dreaming of this moment for so long.
Well, you gotta understand now, there's gonna be a lot of women coming after you. However, the ring is yours this Tuesday. I want you to celebrate with the NXT Universe.
Gracias.
All right?
You better let my girl celebrate. You did so good tonight. This girl look good on you, girl.
Thanks, girl.
Period.
We gotta do something for old time's sake.
We got to.
Let's do it.
Come on. Bow, 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 bow.
Get it sexy.
Whoa!
Oh, we can't wait for that celebration this Tuesday on NXT. But the question is, Johnny wrestling back? Can Ford rise to the occasion? North American title hangs in the balance here at Stand and Deliver.
Your seat to history awaits at the 2026 WWE Hall of Fame, honoring Stephanie McMahon, the phenomenal AJ Styles, Demolition, Dennis Rodman, Psycho Sid, Bad News Brown, a night like no other in Las Vegas. Be there. Icons become legends. The WWE 2026 Hall of Fame. Tickets on sale now.
Easter in America, a time to reflect on your life's purpose and the spirit of rebirth and renewal, knowing that through Christ, all things are possible. Rejoice in the Lord that every day brings a new beginning. Embrace the promise of tomorrow as you honor your calling and create a brighter future by serving others and glorifying God. Happy Easter from Grand Canyon University.
I was embarrassed and I felt like I was already behind in terms of my retirement savings. My friend told me about Pension B. The Pension B IRA gives me control over how I see my money and someone to talk to about it. I loved having the ability to choose from a variety of portfolios with different investment options. I worry a lot about money, and the money I don't worry about is the money that I have invested with Pension B.
Pension B, a better way to IRA.
BetMGM is where you leave ordinary for something a little more interesting. With your favorite games, like The Price is Right, make it Vegas almost anywhere. BetMGM Casino. Make it legendary.
When allergies throw a sucker punch, the power of Claritin punches back harder. Nothing is proven more powerful for 24-hour non-drowsy relief. Claritin clears. Now try Claritin Liquid.
Personalized, customized, truly custom to the community, and it's so needed.
You absolutely need an experienced heart team. It's not only about surgery, it's about care before surgery, during surgery, and after surgery, and everything has to be perfect.
Just announced Grand Prix presented by DoorDash, the official WrestleMania after party, hosted by Rob Gronkowski, along with Tiffany Stratton, Trick Williams, Lash Legend as well, featuring live performances from DJ Irie, Miles O'Neill, and DJ AJ Thomas. Grand Prix is taking place at Marquee Day Club on Sunday, April 19th. For more information and purchase tickets, head to GrandPrix.com.
We do it till the
Expected Tuesday nights. This is what NXT is all about. Right here on the CW.
These three letters right here are something special. That's NXT. We're about to do it like it should be done. I can't do this, sucker! Oh, yeah!
Those girls and guys who are working their ass off, they come out here in 3 years. They could be the main event at WrestleMania. NXT, this is what you want to go to.
You can feel the energy. The excitement is off the charts. We're NXT, and the CW is NXT. NXT every Tuesday, but tonight it's our biggest night of the year. NXT Stand and Deliver, and it's presented by Xfinity, the most intelligent Wi-Fi based for streaming WWE in Xfinity. Imagine that. Well, it might be the energy of an NXT universe to make this man find his way. Someone I've known for a very long time, and I can admit to the world right now, throughout the week, he doesn't text as often. We don't talk as often because this man has been in a rut. He's trying to get out of it, and I'll come to you, Book. Why has he been in a rut on SmackDown?
I mean, it's no secret that Johnny Gargano has had a few personal issues, and I'm not here to speak on that or anything like that, but I'm gonna tell you right now, when this guy is at his best, he's damn near unbeatable. He really is.
Well, he's trying to find it once more, and maybe tonight is the night.
Big night.
But it's also a big night for this man. Because what does a victory do for Miles Bourne outside of retaining the title if he's able to beat someone the caliber of superstar that is Johnny Gargano?
Johnny Takeover, right?
That's right.
Johnny Takeover, a guy who embodied the black and gold era, a guy who is the first NXT Triple Crown winner. Now, it would be a hell of a notch on his belt if he could do it. And I'm gonna tell you, it's prime time, boys. Prime time. He's ready.
Are you reading my notes, or did you do some research?
I got a bug in my ear.
Oh, okay. I figured it was Vegas night. You're pulling out all the stops.
Statisticians in my ear, man.
Well, let's go up to our ring announcer, Mike Rome.
The following contest scheduled for one fall is for the NXT North American Championship. Introducing the challenger from Cleveland, Ohio, weighing in at 199 pounds, Johnny Gargano. And his opponents from Wilmington, North Carolina, weighing in at 220 pounds, he is the NXT North American Champion, Miles Bourne!
Says never break.
He's a young Randy.
Well, an interesting thought right now, too, Book, is Miles Bourne is someone that is beloved by the NXT universe, but it may almost be an away game here at Stand and Deliver against someone like Johnny Wrestling, who was once known as Johnny Takeover, who has never lost at this event.
It's a big night. It's a big night for this kid. And the thing is, 39 days of champion. And the reign could come to end tonight. I'm sure this kid doesn't want that to happen, so he's going to fight to the end. I can see that in him.
You know, I had an opportunity to talk to Miles Bourne in New York City, and he said he wanted Johnny Takeover. He wanted the best of Johnny Gargano. Johnny, of course, came in there and said, I need to win this championship. I need this moment. I need this match. And right now it's Miles Bourne controlling a little bit. Is there a bit of Miles Bourne that's even a bit nervous in this match?
I'm going to tell you right there, you're not nervous going into a situation of like this match of this magnitude. You don't have red blood flowing through your veins. I'm gonna tell you right now, when Miles Bourne loses that nervousness, it's all over. The championship reign is all over. Trust me.
Well, Miles been through so much in his life. To be honest, there's no better education like adversity, and he's had plenty of it, not only in life, but also in his professional life, leading the NQCC Championship disappointments. But right now, Miles has been able to out-wrestle Johnny Wrestling.
I don't know if he's one step ahead of Johnny Wrestling or is Johnny Wrestling trying to lure this young man into a trap. That might be one situation right there, Vic.
Candice LeRae on the outside as Johnny creates some separation right back down to the mat. Miles Bourne has the obvious size advantage in this championship matchup.
Awesome.
Well, at least what we've seen. Look at Candice screaming no, because this is what we've seen Johnny do. It's almost like he just gives up. And he's back to that position. Candice beside herself.
Did I tell you?
Oh, Johnny!
Did I tell you? Did I tell you he's playing awesome?
I question you. You're a two-time WWE Hall of Famer. Working around a takedown, big drop kick by Gargano. Gargano's starting to feel it, and maybe that is just the moment that Johnny needed to break that shell, because Miles, you're starting to find out who you're in the ring with.
Start using some of the old tricks in the bag. I'm gonna tell you right now.
And it's been a long time, Booker, since we've seen Johnny with this sort of confidence in the center of the ring, and now it's Gargano going right at Bourne. Bourne answering right back. And now will Miles regret telling Johnny he wants Johnny Takeover? If Johnny takes Miles back to the outside.
I don't know, man. I mean, you want to compete with the best. You want to see exactly how good you really are. This is, like I said, a prime position for this kid, Miles Bourne. Here, get Johnny Takeover. Beauty.
And Johnny now with his eyes set on a championship. He's held more times than anyone else that North American title. And maybe Candice has reawoken Johnny Gargano.
I think that's what it is. You think that's what it is, Vic?
Could just be.
You think that's what it is?
We have not seen the look in this man's eyes like this.
Get his hands on that championship gold around his waist just one more time. Could that be it?
You are the one who has told me.
Must be out of your damn mind. Holy Jesus. I freaking laugh.
Yeah, but he's caught. Oh, right to the face. Bourne could be out.
Right in the mush. Right on the snout.
And Gargano up, over, into the cover for the championship. Weren't able to kick out one more time and take another look at this field. The impact was the kick, following it up from the top to the floor. Not enough to get to 3 for Johnny Gargano. As Gargano now looking to fly and right in towards the lap of the front row.
I'll tell you right now, Vic. That experience. Look past the experience factor of what Johnny Gargano.
You want to talk about 2015? That was when Johnny Gargano, as the NXT Universe rallying Gargano, is just Gargano's called the heart and soul of this brand. And right now he's trying to take the heart and soul out of Miles Bourne as Bourne somehow back to his feet, all the way to the top, hooking up Gargano. Oh, a power slam from the top. There was a lot there.
right there, the Lord walk boy. That was a whole power slam right there, man.
And remember the lower back of Gargano that went into the post. Give it 100% right. You can see the grimace on the face of Johnny when they landed. And Johnny was confused if he wanted to reach for the rope or kick out. He almost got caught. And they came this way and one system has done his best to get Johnny out of the rope. Trying to wrap the attitude of the lower back.
IRS.
It's starting to break
This
down.
can't be good.
Really just looked at the monitor for the first time and realized
IRS.
wearing the same gear.
This can't be good.
Sure it can.
When is the IRS ever good?
Perhaps they're ready to congratulate you on filing such a beautiful tax
Johnny
return.
trying to turn back the clock. Couple of lefts, swing and miss on an uppercut. Step up in Seguri. Gargano back to the advantage. Hit for Miles Bourne. Gargano.
You realize they're wrong.
Swing and miss.
It's full, man. Just wait.
But they're saying I made a mistake. That's a nice refund. You did a great job. What are you doing?
Right underneath the jaw, charging back in.
They're claiming that I underreported our income, but I don't think that they're right.
It's not worth picking a fight with them over a few bucks.
Just let me call them. I can sort this out.
The line for the North American
But if you
Championship.
send that check, it's like admitting I made a mistake when I didn't.
Sheldon, sometimes being right is the most
strikes ending in devastation from Miles Bourne. And just a reminder for Johnny Gargano, earned this opportunity by winning a #1 contender boxing 2 weeks ago.
6 before marriage is a sin. You did it.
Best on the outside.
Punish me with the disrespect.
What a night this has been, Booker.
The woman put her finger into the death test machine.
More championship action.
The machine instantly popped out a card. It said old age. The woman laughed with relief. She thought she'd live to be 100, but she hadn't walked far when tragedy struck. It turned out old age actually meant she'd be killed by an old man driving a car. The second tester was an athlete. The machine spun, then popped out a
We're
card.
in the top. Wiping out Gargano on that steel.
I'm not getting in there.
So get in the barrel.
And this is for the North American Championship. As in control of this matchup is the champion, Miles Bourne. Gargano, though. Oh, just
In case one of those committee videos starts looking under the stall door.
Look, Johnny's up. Johnny looking for more. Smile. He got it. That's how he won championships on the past. And one more time, Gargano wins.
Anna was pushed down by her husband.
Oh.
For not taking good care of their son. This
I
wasn't
don't
the
know
first
how
time she had suffered
Miles
abuse from
was able to take out.
Tells you a lot about the young man, don't it?
begging for forgiveness.
That should have been it.
Johnny looking out in St. Louis. It's staying in delivered.
Homemaker for her family. In return, she faced repeated abuse.
Look at that
After
drop.
they dropped their son off
Another
at
big
school,
strike.
Anna learned that he had been bullying other kids. This news made
Going down, looking for the Gargano escape. Remember the shoulder that went in the steel post? Born again.
Anna was pushed down by her husband.
Again, with his bad arm.
Taking good care of her son. This wasn't the first time she had
Gargano
suffered
was
abuse
able to
from
kick out.
after
And
he
I want to point out for Miles Bourne. Take a look. Bourne hit it. It didn't get all of it. You didn't see him fully grab, did you? Remember, the arm's been damaged from the steel post.
Johnny Gargano's head still bounced off the mat. That was so close to a victory for this young man, Miles Bourne. So close.
Oh, there's Gargano now. He realized it. Someone who's, as you mentioned, been around a long time. Johnny Gargano knows there's a weak spot on the body. Couple of kicks, but Bourne fight through the pain. Turn it over into Boston Crab. And Candace is out here telling Johnny the bottom rope is right there. Reach out and get it. But it's Miles Bourne who's dragging Gargano
I'm
back.
looking at Johnny Gargano's eyes. It look like he. Oh, no, not yet.
Trying to turn.
Whoa.
And he certainly did. Into the cover. Bourne kicks out. What a back and forth matchup. As trying to hold on, Johnny couldn't do it. Into the cover. And a kick out. Oh! Candace with the right hand. The official didn't see it. He's going to pull it into the right. Handful of tights and Bourne still able to kick out. But Gargano transitioning right into that Gargano escape. And the damage has been done to the shoulder. Look at the shoulder. Look at the left shoulder of Miles Bourne. He's screaming in pain. His face is turning red. Gargano's going to get the tap. As Bourne shifting weight. Gargano staying right on top.
Oh, right there, Johnny Gargano. About to walk out of here. The new champion, Vic. He's so close.
Long way away from that bottom rope. Miles trying to get back to his knees, trying to create a little bit of separation. Can't do it. Bourne is fighting. Bourne right now looking out. So close. Desperation. Is he going to tap? Johnny trying to hold on. Just gets there to
Good job, Ralph.
and he did.
Wow. What a match.
Both these men laying it out there for where we're at. Biggest night of the year, stand and deliver. What a night it has been, but Brooke, we've argued a few times. I can't argue with you right now. What a match indeed. And we know Johnny does have a dark side. Bourne has never been in waters like this before.
Well, I mean, he hasn't, but I'm going to tell you right now, he's got a hell of a side kicking Candace.
Oh.
He's willing to do anything for her, man. I love that.
Super kick for a moment. Gargano looking around, looking for maybe one final beat onto the steel. Got caught. Miles, a little assist with another Bourne again. That's two. Make it three. And Miles got all of it that time. Center of the ring. And that is a monumental moment for Miles.
Yes.
The NXT North American Champion, Miles Bourne. Candice LeRae beside herself. Johnny Gargano brought back Johnny Takeover. He found everything he was looking for in this match. Candice LeRae official didn't see it. Right here, he's with a handful of tights. Miles would not be denied throughout this matchup. Banged up shoulder. Gargano escape was locked in Booker for quite some time. Miles, though, was able to persevere and find his way to that bottom rope as this matchup would continue. Looking for one final beat. For again onto the steel, it'd be Miles Bourne who would come up and over, get a little bit, and then for good measure, bam, a third Bourne again to solidify himself as the North American champion. Looking up and you know there's a respect factor between these two before they just put themselves through. But what is next for Johnny Gargano? What is next? Hey!
You want to know what's next?
Dion Lennox!
Yeah!
Right after this match, right after everything Miles Bourne's been through, this is when Dion Lennox of Dark State wants to show up.
Submitted to the madness, man. Submitted to this man's madness. He wants to be champion. Yeah.
This is pitiful. This is sickening. But Dion Lennox also knows that on the biggest stage is when you send the biggest message.
So, Ruka, tonight you beat your former best friend Zarya in a very emotional battle. How's that sunk in?
Honestly, Sarah, I've been in ladder matches, I've been in the Iron Survivor challenges, I've been in the Royal Rumble, but being there face-to-face with Zarya tonight, I think that was my hardest match yet. I mean, we spent the past year together learning each other's moves, but, you know, tonight I proved my point and I beat Zarya. And now it's time for me to put my focus where it belongs. You know, at the beginning of the year, I said that I was going for championship gold, and that's exactly...
Bask in this moment while it lasts, because if you think you're going to walk into another championship match after one win, think again. I'll give you a few days to physically and emotionally recover, but just know the Great Dame is going after the same thing you are.
Oh, statements are being made left and right. God. Now it's time to talk about another championship. Lakewood Road, Kato's title, athletes that are playing games.
Yeah, I don't know if they want to take it for the test first before they do it.
I want to make sure that it's a feasible option for them before they do it.
You call. What are you doing? Bed. Bed. Oh.
No legendary ranger. 2 more matches left. No legendary rangers can help you now. What will you do without your super mode? We stopped you before and we'll do it again. There's someone else who should have the honor of destroying you. Dark power.
I
honestly don't know what you're talking about.
He's hearing other attacks. How?
Their team.
Let you hurt this planet. You can never understand a rival's power. It's meant for good, not evil. Take care of creatures like you. Just ask the planet.
Let's get them over.
Guys, we need to try blaster again.
With better answers. Our blaster matches the matches your body and superpower for the matches that close to us. You'll see easily the lifetime price guarantee. This one is
Beautiful!
When you how do you
We gotta find a way to stop him.
from all types of people.
Hi there. I just wanted to stop by and make sure everything's okay. I've been noticing a big difference in the.
I come home from running and
Hi there. I just wanted to stop by and make sure everything's okay. I've been noticing a big difference in the electricity bill lately, so I need to check on the house.
the engineer was able to tell me that one of
You know what? I know what it is. You see this thing right here I got plugged in? This is a power factor saver box.
How does this work?
I guess it actually helps you since you're the one covering the utilities here, but
Yeah.
I'll show you exactly how it works. So while the electric current's running through your house, you get spikes throughout, right? Just like this. So when you turn on your TV, you get a spike, which costs money. When you turn on your hairdryer, it spikes and it costs money. You turn on your air conditioner, it spikes and costs money, and so on, right? So what this power factor saver box is doing is actually stabilizing your electrical current, which in the end costs you less money.
This makes a lot of sense.
I know.
So I just ordered from Chewy for the first time.
Hey, Dan, take us to situation.
Hey, I have that order and I'll ring her when.
And you better be doing what?
Woman wants Punk to acknowledge him for the favor, and he gets down on his leg.
People don't like that.
Yeah, that was looking good. This generation of young talent. All right. So many of them will say, who's your biggest influence? Shawn Michaels.
Live in St. Louis for Stand and Deliver, but the Heartbreak Kid becoming Shawn Michaels is a new original documentary that takes an in-depth look at Shawn from a Hall of Fame career to his current role running NXT, and it premieres Monday, April 13th, only on Peacock.
Just a sexy boy. I'm not your boy toy.
Glamour is forever.
She may be carrying the Women's North American Championship.
Whoa, look
but
at that
she
gear.
is
How
not
nice.
the champion.
Whoa.
Understand why she stole the title from Tatum.
What did she steal that title from? What city it is?
What do you mean? We're in Houston.
You know, in Houston, possession is
I'm not listening to that.
9/10 of the law. So, in my book, she's the champion pick. Blake Monroe.
Dollhouse, dollhouse, set the scene. Prettiest doll you've ever seen. Perfect hair and porcelain face. But you don't have in my place. I built these walls. I made this bed. Whispered secrets. You took my prize, you tried to run. Never finished. Begun. So the time to go as you took.
one last perfect look. Because I'm taking back what belongs to you and smashing the doll you pretend to be. So come on, Blake, let's play pretend. I break my toys.
Jake's Blake Monroe or not, but here comes the deranged Tatum Paxley. And how would you feel if someone stole a title from you in Houston? Nonetheless, wouldn't you be peeved? I mean, does she not have a right to be so all of a sudden she's not the champion? She wasn't a king. She didn't tap. It was stolen from her.
Look, Tatum Paxley should be upset. I'm gonna deny that. I would be upset too. It would be a bad day if somebody stole my title. Yes, it would be. So tonight, we sell it. We sell it right here. We sell it right here.
Better hope she doesn't have an action figure of you in her dollhouse.
I'm concerned myself. That concerns me. Tatum Paxley has to deal with
The following contest scheduled for one fall is for the NXT Women's North American Championship. Introducing the challenger from London, England, Blake Monroe. And her opponents from Dallas, Texas, she is the NXT Women's North American Champion, Tatum Paxley.
Come on, ladies. Wait for the bell. Wait for the bell, ladies. Come on. Give me the championship. Come on, boy. Tatum just walks back in possession. The championship. And she's ready to bring the fight to Blake Monroe. And look, she was celebrating a steel cage victory in Houston when Blake won her down, stole her title in Texas. And I mean, that's obviously where we're at. She's decided not to give back the championship to Tatum. Tatum has stalked her into a hotel. She has followed her wherever she's been, and she thought she did the right thing, the mature thing, the adult thing, and gave her an opportunity for this match on this stage in New York, but Blake Monroe was not having it. And now Blake Monroe is going to pay the price. What a pinning predicament. And ooh, I don't know who's in worse for wear here, because right now that's a nice submission by Tatum, and you wonder how much left Blake Monroe has. You see the veins popping out of the neck of the challenger with a big kick. Both these women, because, well, obviously we talked about this. Whose scorn would you be more afraid of as Blake Monroe into the cover and a kick out? The hellacious Blake Monroe, the torture line of Tatum.
boys. Both of these ladies, they're willing to go there. And for me, like I said, I'm staying on this side. All right? Don't ask me any questions like that.
That's
okay?
what your job is. You're a journalist. I'm supposed to pick your brain about things in the ring. Because right now we see a little back and forth, but Tatum Paxley is overpowering Blake Monroe, and there might be a little extra oomph for Tatum Paxley here tonight in this match.
Like I said, I'm talking about Tatum Paxley, and she's finally she's found herself thinking that's a very dangerous thing for Blake Monroe.
She goes into that high impact offense and the kick out told Blake she could be the fire in Monroe's hell. That's quite the one.
Blake Monroe, we've seen that dark side. We've seen her turn. That's something that we never really thought that she could turn into. So this match right here, we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out if
you see the main schedule. We go. The women's North American champion.
Talking about
when we make our way there, you see Tatum Paxley right now is in a lot of pain after landing so awkwardly. And you see almost a look of joy and a sinister smile from Blake Monroe. And I don't know if you heard that, but I think Tatum said, I separated my shoulder. Talking to the official. This is a scary situation for Tatum Paxson right now. I don't necessarily know if that's what she said. I'm pretty sure that's what she just told the official. That arm is starting to dangle. It's the left shoulder. I'm trying to get a look up from the monitor into the cover. Goes Blake. It kick out with the left shoulder, kicked out with the right.
Job, perhaps, big.
Get a little bit of a knot on almost the shoulder of Tatum Paxson. And now just focusing. If Blake Monroe, you said it earlier, has that dark side, she's certainly going to know exactly what to do to exploit everything she needs to do to this match to the champion.
Timeouts in wrestling, Vic. You gotta go out there. You just gotta suck it up.
Going back and forth on this, but a shoulder injury, anytime you hit the ropes, anytime you hit a turnbuckle, I mean, you have to feel that throughout your body, especially if this is a separated shoulder for Tatum Paxson. Drop kick.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, whoa. If it's separated, she might have to try to pop it back in herself, Vic, if she want to try to continue in this matchup.
Joey Gonzalez, the official, has asked her 2 or 3 times. I've taken a look over to my left. Everything is continuing in this match. Tatum Paxson is going to try to power through. Blake Monroe, though, right now is certainly in the driver's seat. And look, Blake can become the first 2-time NXT Women's North American champion if she's victorious.
See that right there? Tatum Paxson has no power right now.
You can just hear Tatum in pain. I keep looking up just to try to get a hint of what's going through the mind now. Tatum, though, is not stopping, is not showing signs of weakness, but Blake Monroe is taking every advantage, and that's exactly what she should do. Crawl into the cover.
Let's talk
another kick out.
Let's talk about the enemy prowess of Blake Monroe. She's doing a hell of a job controlling Tatum Paxson and every exit. There's no exits right there. There's no exits for Tatum Paxson right now.
How smart is this? You see Tatum grabbing at that shoulder, the same shoulder that was driven into the steel ramp earlier in this match. You're looking into those evil eyes of Blake Monroe. And this is a hell of a strategy. Paxson, you're right, can't move anywhere, so she broke the grip, and it's just right one after another.
You see that back in. Let's go rag tagging, Vic. Just rag tagging. I love it, man.
It can be rag tagging, it can be rag dialing, it can be rags to riches. I don't care what you want to call it right now. Blake Monroe is in control. And she has said in the past, she believes she is savage and fabulous at the same time. And Tatum Paxson, Tatum, Blake got to relinquish the hold. But has the damage been done even more? I mean, truly, how much could be left in the tank of Tatum Paxson?
One arm, Vic. She's not losing that left hand at all. And right now, oh, still in it. She's still in it, Vic.
She certainly is. But she has the will of the people that are here in St. Louis. The NXT Universe that's here at Stand and Deliver. The same NXT Universe that has made her a champion. One of 2 women to hold both the NXT North American and Women's titles. The other, Stephanie McMahon. And right around. And, she may not need her left arm, her left hand.
She's motivated right now, Vic. She's motivated. Can she finish it? Big shot right there.
Or you need offense into the cover and still not able to get the job done. Tatum Paxson, a fighting champion. She wants to do what's right for the women's locker room, much like the aforementioned Stephanie McMahon did during her time on this brand. And a reminder, Stephanie McMahon will defend the Women's World Championship at WrestleMania against Liv Morgan. WrestleMania weekend, as the class of the Hall of Fame will be inducted on Friday, April the 17th. But on this night, who can walk away with championship gold? Will it be the challenger or will it be the champion? And bam, a little sling blade from Blake Monroe. And the challenger once again starting to cook in the match. Got caught with a super kick.
You gotta wonder, the challenger, she really thinks she is the champion because of the way she lost it, Vic. There was so much controversy surrounding that match.
Absolutely no controversy. What a super kick under the jaw. I don't understand how you can say it was stolen or taken from her.
I didn't say that.
She lost. It was in December. It was the Thea Hale. She lost.
Like I say, the controversy behind that match. I mean, the referee could have called that match. Anything could happen.
We don't know if there wasn't a referee stoppage, if the championship would have been awarded to the challenger in that match. The champion couldn't continue in boxing if there's a knockout. Doesn't the champion lose?
You cannot say it wasn't controversial around that finish of that match. You can't say that. You can't say that.
Controversy right now that Tatum Paxley is wounded and Blake is trying to kick through that injured shoulder, continuing to focus.
Oh, wait a minute. What the hell?
Hell. You stole it before I could say it. Hey, take a look what we got in the center of the ring. Both women, same idea. And, I go back to Tuesday in New York City. Did Tatum Paxley get played by Blake? Monroe certainly knows how to pull the right strings, does she not?
Well, she does. I mean, that's why she's working on becoming two-time champion right here tonight. And she's so close that she can just go up top right now. And then it's going to take a big shot. She's going to land in one big shot, Vic. This could be it.
We'll be looking for that home run, but there comes Paxley again. And I want to bring this up because you're the one who noted it. Not using her left arm as much. She's been using a series of insecurities to rally in this match. And up to the top, looking for a superplex. Rolling right through Paxley. Continuing to hold on. Follows up with another. Rolls through. Looking for the third time a charm. And sit down. Cover. Just felt the air leave the NXT universe.
Tatum Paxley's very resourceful, man. Because right now, check this move out, man. She just held on to it, maintained control, give it one more time. Here we go. It ain't over. It ain't over. We got more for you. And the thing is, Paxley just using what she has in the toolbox. And that right there is something that you learned from the beginning, Vic. Beautiful. Beautiful.
Looking for a cemetery drive. One step ahead was Blake Monroe now with a series of headbutts. If Tatum Paxley was being held, she would be out. If that wrist wasn't being held by the challenger, there's no way Paxley would be able to get back to her feet. And now you just hear the scream from Blake Monroe.
Scream.
Hey, let's go. Come on. Off the hair. Let's go, Blake. And for Blake Monroe, she might now be going to the deep, dark depths of her soul. Uh-oh! Tatum with a power bomb. And Blake able to roll away.
Created some space right there, Vic. That was smart right there by Blake.
Well, Tatum realizing that, trying to pull herself up over, taking a little bit of time to regroup. It got caught. There was that hesitation that just opened the door for Blake Monroe. And Booker, I don't know how in the hell Tatum Paxley can continue. Not just what happened earlier, but thought. That's a human being. That's a human body. That just got dropped for the second time.
It's Blake Monroe that's willing to go there, Vic. You got to be willing to go all in this situation if you want that time. Oh, yeah.
Cover again. Out again. You can talk about the depths you're willing to go to win, but what about the depths you're willing to survive to continue to reign?
I give Tatum Paxley a whole lot of credit for staying.
Under two turnbuckles exposed.
How much longer can you stay in and Vic?
I'm trying to look at the official, trying to put everything back together on the far side of the ring. After not one, but two. Then, hey, that Women's North American title that was laying out here. After what happened at the start, Blake Monroe, first with the championship shot. And then driving Tatum. We still got some fight in the champion, and despair setting in. Blake Monroe, I don't know what she's thinking at this junction.
Finished the job. Right now, Tatum Paxley has to be seeing stars.
I mean, I can't disagree with you. After everything she's been through, all the high-impact offense from the challenger in this matchup, the champion somehow has been able to continue. And once again, starting to fight. But how much is left in the tank?
You gotta wonder after getting smashed upside the dome with that title. Oh, wait a minute.
My word. Tatum Paxley rolling through. Somehow, some way, always able to rise up through the ashes. Oh, put on the brakes. Big headbutt. I think the back of Paxley just inadvertently hit that exposed turnbuckle.
It did.
Oh, good night.
Is Merce. She kicked out? She kicked out? I can't believe that. Going for a second. Glamour shot DDT. Able to roll through. Paxley right down Cemetery Drive. Paxley retains and finally gets her title back. And still, NXT Women's North American Champion, Tatum Paxley. I don't ever want to jump something and go too far, but Tatum Paxley tonight was undeniable. She was not going to lose. She was not going to falter. She was almost indestructible in this matchup, was she not?
And the fact is, this thing Paxley right here can have such a hell of a reign here in NXT, perhaps like no other, man.
Back to some of the action. This was the exposed turnbuckles, and the official did try to cover him up, but the Rocket in the ring knocked him back down. That's the best way I can describe it. Paxley went off the bottom one, then got hit with a Glamour shot DDT. We all thought this was in the bag for Blake Monroe. She would be counted after going for another Glamour shot, and it was right there. Paxley, Cemetery Drive. Put Blake Monroe's championship dreams to rest here in St. Louis. And Tatum indeed was the god to the glamour at Stand and Deliver.
Ain't nobody safe, bro. Hey, hold on, form. What's the deal, bro? You ain't see that?
You ain't think to ask nobody, run this past nobody.
Bro, what are you talking about, bro? I told y'all last week I was gonna come out here and I was gonna make a statement and Stand and Deliver. I told y'all.
Yeah. You did that. You made a statement, bro. Not us, fool.
Bro, what are you talking about? But there is no me without us.
You, look, just find out there a minute ago without us, bro. We ain't fly all the way out here to watch you on the show, bro. Come on, man. Look, I ain't want to, I do not want to say this to you, bro, but you're starting to feel like you all for self.
All for self? It's not like that. It's not like that at all.
Chance after chance after chance, like you the leader or something, bro. We not your lackeys, fool. We starving. We're starving right now, bro. D, I don't mean no harm, G. I don't mean nothing by this, bro. I'm just saying, when we first got together, you the one that said we was gonna be equal, bro. It ain't been seeming like that right recently, bro. It ain't been seeming like that. You hear me?
I hear you. I hear you. Look, you're right. I should have told y'all. I should have told all of y'all. So you know what? I got a plan. I got a plan for all of us to eat, bro. Just trust me. Trust me, I got a plan for all of us to eat, bro. This Tuesday, we go back to our roots and we show this whole damn world, bro. And when Dark stays straight. You feel me, dog? You feel me? Good, bro. Come on, let's go. Do this, bro. You gotta talk to us, bro.
Josh Briggs and Keanu Carbiello are dangerously close to destruction. Keanu thinks the disrespect game is the way to go. And Briggs loves leaning on that bully card. All right, bet. This Tuesday, when you both stand in front of me, destruction is the only result.
What have I been telling you? I'm the best big man in NXT.
Ooh.
It ain't Jasper. It ain't Keanu. The battle of the big men, and look who was left standing. When you come to NXT, you're gonna get your ego checked by the man of mayhem, Josh Briggs.
Briggs, you must really think you like that hustle. After I busted up Jazz Patrol, you really thought it was a good idea to swing on me? You must be out your damn mind. Ain't no man here gonna swing on me and get away with it. I start problems, and I'll finish them too. This Tuesday, I'm gonna put a hand to you and Jazz Patrol.
Well, get ready because this Tuesday in Orlando, three of the biggest and baddest face off. Carver, Briggs, Troy, triple threat live on NXT. Elio LaFleur had to relinquish the men's speed championship, and our general manager, Rob Stone, wasted no time. He wants to crown a new champion. The men's speed tournament starts this Tuesday on NXT. And here at Stand and Deliver, there's been a lot of individuals trying to make an impact. And after what transpired earlier, Izzy Dame will look to stop Soul's momentum and build her own. These two women go one-on-one live this Tuesday on NXT. But on the topic of Stand and Deliver, it's time for our main event. Four superstars that want one thing, to be the best. Will the landscape of NXT be changing? Who walks out as NXT champion? Who will stand and deliver?
Who's ready for the best night of their lives?
The undisputed #1 live podcast in the world is coming to WrestleMania.
Tony, Triple H, have you seen these auditions?
Hey, Tony.
Last year, I became the most must-hear roaster of all time.
Comedy you're looking for.
I don't like to brag.
Gotta be a part of the show. Let me show you what I can do.
More like it.
A priest and a rabbi walks into a bar. I didn't really mean everything I said that night.
This is gonna be insane.
This is going to be awesome.
Kill Tony, Saturday, April 18th. Tickets on sale now.
This is Anthony Davis, and I love pranking people. Join me as we prank some of the biggest names in the sports world. Here we go, guys. NBA All-Stars, NFL legends, and Olympic gold medalist, Sarah Lipinski.
So honored to meet you. Thank you. I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have asked you for that picture.
Sarah, you just got sweaty. We're going to hell for this one.
Foul Play with Anthony Davis. New series premieres April 6th on TBS.
Create your own sunshine with Jergens Natural Glow plus Firming Daily Moisturizer and smooth on your summer tan. Visibly firmer, natural looking, all over color that glows for days. That's the feel good feeling of Jergens.
At Zip, we let you split big payments into not so big ones whenever you need to because we trust you.
You trust me?
That's right.
Oh. You trust me to click quick?
Oh,
You trust me to summon Pop-Po?
Zip trusts you with money. That's why we offer flexible payment dates. We don't know about all this other stuff. Buy now, pay later with Zip.
You're not Pop-Po.
There was a forklift accident. Before I hired Morgan & Morgan, I did call a few other places. The other places denied helping me. I called Morgan & Morgan, and they accepted me kind of like with open arms. They are for the people. They showed me that they were for me.
When you choose H&R Block, you're choosing 70 years of tax expertise in your corner.
Easter savings are here at Boscov's. Step into spring with an extra 20% off women's Easy Spirit and Clark's shoes. Don't miss men's dress and casual shoes an extra 20% off. Hop in now for big Easter savings Thursday through Saturday at all Boscov's.
What was the WrestleMania moment that you'll never forget?
WrestleMania 18. Rock versus Hulk Hogan. Nobody knew what to expect. All of a sudden, here we were watching our two heroes face off against each other, and you could literally feel the arena split. It felt like you were there. You were sitting in your living room, but in that moment, you were there. Man, goosebumps thinking about it.
What you want? Bring in the bring in the energy. You talk about bringing in the energy.
It's another dub for the good guy.
So good. Let's keep it running. Boys,
Their celebration is gonna be nothing compared to ours, alright? Check out this cry, man. Oh, did she have sisters?
What about hot friends? Hot friends? Hot friends? Oh my. Wait, listen. I'm so sorry for what just happened to you. Are you okay? Is there anything we can do for you?
Oh.
You know what? There is something we can do for you. Come on. Give me a hairbrush.
Hairbrush? I got it. Let's go. Let's go.
Well, it's been a busy time in St. Louis. SmackDown last night and Stand and Deliver tonight. Lola Vice made history earlier by becoming the new NXT Women's Champion. You just saw Vanity Project, the boys in Miles Bourne. Huge victories here this evening. But it's main event time for the NXT Championship.
I didn't just come to NXT to entertain. I came here to be a champion.
If you believe in yourself, anything is possible. And now NXT believes in our champion, Joe Hendry.
The climb to the NXT Championship happened long before the ladder match. And now Joe Hendry stands here. NXT Champion! Here's the thing. That championship was held by a WWE superstar, me.
Ricky Saints, he doesn't want to share the damn spotlight.
I have worked too hard to elevate NXT, and I'll be damned if I let somebody like you ruin it for me. Let's do this. Vengeance Day. Joe Hendry versus Ricky Saints for my NXT Championship. I need to reclaim the NXT title so I can go back to being the face of this ring. Ethan, you remember what that was like, right? Yeah, I remember. I need my friend to help me with that. You need my help? I'll be there for you.
Who's getting Paige doing out here now? That was a miscalculation, but Paige was trying to help out Saints.
Just what the hell happens? You spin the title too hard.
I know. They just they sucked. Saints and Paige. They're gonna suck. They're never gonna be on the same page.
Are you kidding? If you got something that's heavy on your heart, you need to speak your truth. Come on, tell me. Let me run it off then.
I would like to be NXT champion.
Now, I hate to get in the middle of this little tiff that you guys are having, but you know, Ricky, maybe you just don't want it as bad as Ethan Page.
And we all believe in Joe! Tony D'Angelo!
I decided to become the man who proved that he's the toughest son of a bitch in NXT! Joe Hendry, Tony D'Angelo will be the next NXT champion.
I don't care which one of you wants the title shot. I'm going to handle Tony D'Angelo and Stand and Deliver.
It's me that you're going to see at Stand and Deliver.
Yeah, or me.
Or me. Or me.
The stage is set. Hendry, Saints, Paige, D'Angelo, fatal four-way for the NXT Championship.
I'm going to make everything right in this world for once when I become a two-time NXT champion. I deserve global recognition. I will be the one becoming NXT champion 2 times. I don't care who you are, where you're from, what you've done. At Stand and Deliver, I'm gonna run you 3 over like a damn freight train. I'll be the one to stand. I'll be the one to deliver with the entire world champion. We believe.
Efforts flaring, egos being one time. The man is brand determined to Stand and Deliver.
I came back to NXT for 2 reasons.
The first mission was Dark State. I left Dark State the same way they left me. Beaten, empty, searching for answers. So now we get to reason number 3. See, I looked the man in the mirror, and I had to be honest. There was one thing that man couldn't accomplish. There was one thing that man was incapable of achieving.
Tonight, Stand and Deliver,
I fulfill the second reason and become NXT champion.
Booker, it's the man tonight to stand and deliver. And is this the most dangerous man in this match? And here's why I ask that to you. Because he has won every title but the NXT Championship. He's the only man in this match who has not held that title, but he can also be the most driven because of that.
I tell you who's the most dangerous, but I can tell you this. Tony D is a man on a mission. And this right here, the NXT Championship, that's the final mission, man. The final countdown.
Wendy be the only man to hold the NXT North American Tag and Heritage Cup. But as you've heard me say in the past, here's a man who loves the spotlight. Loves him, some him. Is his ego starting to match that of Ethan Page?
Come on, man.
I mean, what do you mean, come on, man?
I'm not gonna even go there. I'm gonna give this man his proper respect. I'm gonna give Ricky Tanks his intro. This guy right here, this guy showed up in NXT and did something that not too many here can do, and that's gonna win gold in 2 different departments. I'm talking about a grand fashion and a quick time. Give it up to this. He's stepping out. He's looking but. Yeah.
He wants to become a 2-time NXT champion.
Say it again, man. Say it again. Say it again.
The other opponent in this match is looking to do the same thing.
Yeah.
You talk about arriving in grand fashion. Ethan Page won the NXT Championship faster than anyone. Broke Kevin Owens' record. Saints, however, did win a title faster overall when he won the North American title. As you see a look of, I don't know if that was respect or not between the two.
Let's not forget about the AAA accolades as well. The guy's a champion, huh? He's a natural born champion. Ethan Page. He's the professional that I wish everyone in that locker room could be. Yes. Wait.
Yep.
There it is.
You got that look in your eye.
I gotta do it, man.
Go for it. It's the
gotta
biggest
do it.
event of the year.
Wave your hands from side to side. Yeah.
Look at the factory in St. Louis.
Oh, yeah.
This atmosphere is absolutely electric for this main event for the NXT Championship. 4 men, 1 title. Who's walking out with the gold?
Let's see the second chorus. Raise your. Oh, yeah.
The following contest is a fatal four-way match for the NXT Championship. Introducing the challengers. First, weighing in at 253 pounds, Tony D'Angelo. Next, weighing in at 210 pounds, Ricky Sainz. And 240 pounds, all ego, Ethan Page.
We're two-time champs tonight.
And their opponents, he's 252 pounds of pure motivation and the NXT champion, Joe Hendry.
You know, before we get underway here, Book, main event last year. Main event last year, Oba, Trick, Javon, all three now will be competing at WrestleMania. What does this main event, what does it mean to these superstars?
Championship, NXT Championship means we next. We moving up. We got a chance to go to the next level. That's what this thing is truly all about. Yes.
Look at this one, running at Joe Hendry, and now turning around, and now they're going to try to go at Tony D'Angelo. And it's a little 2-on-1 attack as back comes in, Joe Hendry into the frame. And there's no way you even think this partnership is going to last between Saints and Page.
All that is, Rick, is two men, two people sharing one common cause. Let's see who gets there first. That's what it's all about. That's all it is.
And much like we started the night, the champion does not need to be factored in the decision to lose the championship. And there's a healthy respect between the two, but they also both want the title. And they both made it pretty clear they're willing to go through anyone to hold the gold.
I can tell you this. Tony D is looking real jacked, baby. Looks like he put on about a 10 pounds of muscle. And I'm wondering if it's going to do him any good in this match up here tonight.
Now, part of me feel for Tony D'Angelo because, again, he called his opponents in this matchup, all of them outsiders. And it's hard to argue that point because Tony D'Angelo is homegrown from the Performance Center.
There are no outsiders in this business. You got so many people from all across the world, across the country that want to be here, that's looking for the same thing that Tony D is looking for. He has no rights in this. Come on.
And look at Joe Hendry knocking around everybody in his path.
Oh,
Tony D'Angelo, Page, and Ricky Saints probably going to settle the same fate. What made you finally come around to Joe Hendry?
I mean, the guy's talent. I mean, you can't look past talent. You know, my daddy always used to say back in the day, cream rise to the top, Junior. And that's what this young man is.
Look at the power of Joe Hendry.
With all the blood rush to Ricky Saints' head right there, the temple right now has to be about to explode.
Quick cover. And again, this is not elimination. First fall, first decision. Will we crown a new champion? Will Joe Hendry retain? Obviously, numbers not in his advantage, but he has made believers all around the world, and everyone believes Joe Hendry, can take out the best at any point. And now a little 2-for-1 with Saints and Page.
Any way you look at it, the odds going to be against Joe Hendry in a matchup like this. That's what heart comes in, man. That's what fortitude comes into play right there. But that never say die mentality. We got to see if Joe Hendry has a little bit of that tonight.
They've certainly been battle tested in the past, and seems that as one in only cares about himself, always puts himself first.
This is business. This is business, man. This is business. That's business. We're built on since day one. Alliance. Come on, man. Factions. Come on, man.
They certainly have one in this match. They're turning right back in, and Joe Hendry standing tall.
That's all it is.
I don't know how much you want to talk about last year's stand and deliver from Desari so match. What was this last year? Ethan was mocking Saints of success. It was Ethan who lost to Ricky Saints at stand and deliver in a championship match last year, the opening match, but now they're in the main event.
Can I ask you a question? Yep. Why are you talking about old stuff? That's old stuff.
You just were 25 minutes ago.
What's happening right now at the end of this week?
Well, what's happening?
Joe Hendry go out here and retain his championship against three of the best here in NXT.
Well, what's happening is it seems to be a little, what would you call this, divide and conquer between these two. Taking out everybody to fight for themselves.
Exactly what it is. I mean, take out Joe Hendry. The guy got a lot of muscle. I mean, he has a background. He's very dangerous. Why would you do this, Rick?
Well, not both. Oh, again, both didn't want to be clowned. Two-time NXT champion. And again, Ethan Page seeing Tony D'Angelo starting to rise up with Saints, trying to come over, but Tony D'Angelo starting to fight back in this match. Of course, he's trying to stay the course for Phase 2. Phase 1 was the destruction of Dark State, and we saw that maybe start to unravel earlier tonight as Deion Lennox beat up,
a little
dropped,
a little friction there with Dark State, but I'm going to tell you right now, when Dark State strikes, nobody's safe. You know that.
Oh, talk about no one being saved. Ethan Page looked to suplex Ricky Saints right on top of Tony D'Angelo.
It was a great move.
You believe anything, won't you, Ethan Page says, because that's your can, man.
Look here, I just saw the suplex right there. It just took Tony D straight out of the game. It was effective.
Oh.
Hard shot. Joe Hendry dropped with a confidence breaker. Right back in.
Great teamwork.
To Saints with a little bit of a
Oh,
They cover them together. What if they both win? Like, are they going to share the championship? Well, they apparently did come in with a game plan. I'll bite my tongue. Apparently, this is a partnership that's going to last. But I will mention this. Ethan Page has done something that no one else has in this match. You know what that is? Pin Joe Hendry. That's got to count for something.
Of course it's got to count for something. I mean, the guy's, he's a professional. He's a talent. He didn't become champion by slipping on a banana peel by osmosis.
He did not, but take a look at Saints and Page.
Double up on him. Say his name. Say his name.
Superplex connects. And Page right now looking to pounce on Hendry. A splash on Saints. I told you there, that man was egotistical, only caring about himself, crawling into the cover to become a two-time champion.
Almost worked. It almost worked.
Almost only counts in horseshoes, and it did not work. Look for twisted. They got caught in a spirit. Turnabout's fair play.
Get it together, guys. Get your heads back in this, guys.
That is gone out the window. Look for the Revolution.
Wow.
Wendy Angelo picking his spot. Shoulder first, Hendry. Who's taking a lot of points in this match? Just tossing away with a little attitude adjustment to D'Angelo. Main event of Stand and Deliver. All four men down, all four men fighting for the NXT title. But look at Joe Hendry. This man has suffered so much in this matchup. Is this the champion fighting with a different demeanor than when he first arrived here from TNA across the line?
Probably the heaviest I've ever seen. Like it. Yes, he's fighting right now with purpose. That's Joe Hendry.
Seems again, Ethan Page trying to bark orders. Ricky Saints just happened moments ago. But a double Austin Page with a single leg.
Get your hands
back. Up and over comes D'Angelo. Winning the NXT title as bad as he does. Speaking so passionately about wanting to
Damn, bro. Talk about in the day hanging out at the bodega. No matter where he's at. This guy's a leader, man. He truly is.
Oh, yes. People tend to forget too, Tony, first handful of matches, he was in war games. He stayed true to his brand. People overlook that. That's why he called all three of these men outsiders who came from other places. And now Joe Henry might want to go back. Just got dropped that spine buster. Ethan Page desperately reaching it. Ricky Saints reaching it as well. And that's one way to take out anyone.
Talking about a dislocated shoulder, clavicle. I don't know. I mean, collarbone. A lot just went on right there, Vic.
And look, when it comes to getting the job done,
Wow, you gonna put him in there?
champion, longest reigning North American champion ever. Yeah, well, I'm trying to get that.
Back it up. Back it up.
A little too close for comfort for us right here ringside. There's now a Revolution DDT right here in front of us. D'Angelo's eyes just rolled into the back of his head. And now Ethan Page, for good measure, with a twisted grin.
Taking it to Tony D right now, man. Tony's in dire straits.
I think Tony's
in dire straits, Vic.
And this is what these two wanted. They wanted to wipe out the competition.
Oh, my God.
Flying over. Believers are coming out. Hendry trying to get anyone back into the ring to put this one away. Could be looking for a little standing ovation from behind Saints. Saints from behind, chopping down Joe Hendry. And I just walked over from the left side of the table. Tony D'Angelo isn't moving. Tony D'Angelo is out cold right now. This is the moment for Page and Saints. If they want to dethrone Joe Hendry, if they're truly working together. The championship is hanging in the balance at this moment, and Joe Hendry is going to need everyone here to say, oh, it's a choice.
The heart I was talking about, Vic. That's it right there.
Take another look. We talked about the strength earlier. Physical condition. As this matchup back, D'Angelo back in the match, right back down. Page running into a clothesline. In this matchup, looking to retain the title here at Stand and Deliver. Coming in, taking the clothesline, coming right back in. Hurricane Rock.
Be kidding me. Joe Hendry is on fire right now, Vic. Wow.
And just tossed Tony D'Angelo with ease. Turned around and now just and Saints right in to Ethan Page. And there's one man that's standing. It's Joe Hendry, the NXT champion, looking for the title.
There it is.
D'Angelo kicking out. D'Angelo just saying, not tonight, trying to shake maybe confidence, maybe trying to make himself believe right now.
Did Joe Hendry use everything in the tank, though, Vic? That's the question. Right now,
Again, this match started with right in the face of Tony D'Angelo. D'Angelo, who went into the steps. D'Angelo, who suffered that DDT. And the confidence breaker, that twisted grin is what I mean. He is taking a lot of punishment in this match. Joe Hendry trying to chop down D'Angelo. And D'Angelo's starting to fight back. Go, Vic. Adrenaline will make a man do crazy things. And Tony D, right now.
Phase two, here we go. Here we go.
Yes. Back up. Saints' body is starting to get bruised. Forget about it. Cover. Hendry saving things that we've seen with that very move.
Hendry just saved his championship right there, Vic.
Tony D'Angelo remembers the heartbreak of competing for this title on this stage in the past. Trying to dig down a little deeper. I think Hendry's able to dump that just at the last moment. able to answer back, duck another one. Hendry able to go right around and deliver another DDT to D'Angelo. And I don't know where all four of these men are getting it from. They're showing you what it means to be the NXT champion.
About Hendry, but it seems like he still got a lot left in the tank. We going for the ride. Oh yeah.
Saints just got saved.
No, 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 no.
Saints went down all the way out to the floor.
No, 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 no.
Breaking ribs to win a title. No, not quite yet. Take another look. Big, massive spear. Followed it up, not to be outdone. But back to live action. Saints with a second chair shot to D'Angelo.
Anything goes.
Saints right now trying to wipe out Joe Hendry. But there is no disqualification in a fatal four-way. Able to reverse that.
Whoa, are you serious? Oh.
NXT title before Ethan. Wow. Saving this match.
I can't believe it.
Neither can Saints. It's Saints now, doing what's necessary. Swinging for the Well, he certainly was going for broke, but right now there's a crazy look in the eyes of Ethan Page. Booker, get out of the way. They're getting a little close for us.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I love it, man.
Championship. Oh. Maybe able to go. Oh, I told you, Booker. There is no disqualification.
No friends either, Vic. No friends anymore.
Referee can't do anything. A power slam. And Page has something else on his mind. He could be looking to silence Saints once and for all. For the NXT.
Oh, God. He's gonna get back in the ring and win the match. Come on.
You look into the eyes of Tony D'Angelo right now, Book. Coming back through, got caught with me. But right now, everything you've done, we go for everyone to be remembered.
Oh, no.
Another spear by D'Angelo.
Gotta finish it, though, man.
Done to rights.
Oh, yeah.
Man's a champion, done to rights. And it's mission accomplished. Wow. Here's your winner and the new NXT champion.
Oh, shit.
This fan has thought about this moment since the first day he stepped into the Performance Center. He's seen everyone he had arrived with move on. Ron Fraker, Carmelo Hayes, Trick Williams, the list continues. He sat back. He had his family taken from him. He had his life almost destroyed, but he had two goals, two phases, and he completed both of them. What a moment for Tony D'Angelo. As we go back throughout this matchup, Booker, Revolution DDT. We've seen Ricky Saints win with that in the past. Crowned himself champion, but it was all ego who saved the matchup as it would continue. It was fatal forward. It was Tony D'Angelo who took out those two aforementioned individuals, wiped them out with a hellacious spear through our announce desk. Turned around to Joe Hendry. Hendry wasn't a believer before. Maybe he's a believer now in Tony D'Angelo, who had a dead two rights. And that's what it took for Tony D'Angelo to have his crowning moment here in NXT. what could phase 3 be? What we do know is the answer to the question, who will stand and deliver? That answer, Booker, is that man, our new NXT champion, Tony D'Angelo.
Check everything off your thrill list with FanDuel Casino's Rewards Club. With weekly bonus packs, players get more for their money, with more chances and more thrills.
Calling all Thrillionaires. FanDuel Casino.
Spice Cashmere Vanilla Body Wash. 24/7 cologne quality scent.
Biggest PLEs, one of the greatest wrestling cities in all the world.
Tonight,
Get ready for a fight.
NXT stands up in St. Louis. The stakes are high. The world is watching, and only the best stands and deliver. NXT stand and deliver tonight.
Yeah, I want to break some big news. NXT will be bringing one of its biggest PLEs to one of the greatest wrestling cities in all the world.
Tonight,
Get ready for a fight.
NXT stands up in St. Louis. The stakes are high. The world is watching, and only the best stands and deliver. NXT stand and deliver tonight.
I want to break some big news. NXT will be bringing one of its biggest PLEs to one of the greatest wrestling cities in all the world.
Tonight,
Get ready for a fight.
NXT stands up in St. Louis. The stakes are high. The world is watching, and only the best stands and deliver. NXT stand and deliver tonight.
I want to break some big news. NXT will be bringing one of its biggest PLEs to one of the greatest wrestling cities in all the world.
Tonight,
Get ready for a fight.
NXT stands up in St. Louis. The stakes are high. The world is watching, and only the best stands and deliver.
Better. Together.
The road to WrestleMania makes a pit stop tonight in St. Louis. It's the gateway to the West and the host city tonight for the biggest NXT Premium Live event of the year, Stand and Deliver. 4 men vying to become NXT champion. Ricky Saints looks to get back on top. He'll have to defeat 3 other men, including his friend, this man, Ethan Page, who also, Peter, would love to walk out of St. Louis with gold.
And Tony D'Angelo looking to become a first-time NXT champion. He'll get his chance tonight as well. And, of course, the man. Do you believe in Joe Hendry? We are here. It's time to stand and deliver.
St. Louis, Missouri. The gateway city.
Hi YouTube, this is the Wendy TV Figs and then Wendy Billie Figs and then stream's over.